Okay, so we're gonna measure up from the floor approximately 37 inches. That's approximate. You can locate it actually however high you want. 37 and 2 1/4 inch from the edge of the door. So I'm just gonna approximately mark where I'll be drilling. And I'm using a spade drill bit. And I wanna mark the spade drill bit with a piece of tape. I don't wanna go all the way through the door with the widest portion of the drill bit. I wanna stop short so that only the point goes through. And I'm going to wanna keep the drill level and square to the door. Stop when I get to my tape mark. I'm gonna go to the opposite side of the door and complete the hole. I'm just cleaning out the waste material between the two holes. I'm just gonna complete that from the opposite side of the door. Taking my handle again, inserting the thumb piece. Through the door. And I want to have this thumb piece either horizontal or slightly down. That's fine. And I'm going to locate the top hole of the handle. Just leave that for the moment. We have plenty of movement in the thumb piece, which is great. So now I'm going to locate the slide guide. So we're going to locate the hole cover. In the bottom edge of the rectangle opening, we want just hitting the thumb piece without lifting it up. Make sure it's square with the edge of the door. Mark the location, go in about 5/8 of an inch. And if you feel safer removing the handle and thumb piece to drill this hole, that's fine. That's working good. Okay, we're going to take our offset lever, place it above the thumb piece. I don't want the end of this overhanging the edge of the door because of the strike that it's using. I want to make sure that's horizontal and mark the screw location. I'm going to pre-drill that hole. So I'm going to take the offset lever, slip it through our guide, just temporarily. Taking a small black washer, stick it behind the lever, place our screw through, put it in place. And we'll get to that guide in just a moment. I'm going to screw this in and not be too snug because I do want that to pivot. Okay, I'm going to locate the slide guide and I want to bring it in a little ways from this bend, okay? And I don't want it to lift the lever up, but I do want to come up to the bottom of the lever. And making sure that's square with the edge of the door. I'm going to mark one location and the top screw hole. And the underside of this lever, I want fairly close to the bottom edge of this notch. So I'm just going to eye it out and then mark the bottom of the lever, the box strike. And I'm going to locate the box strike so that this front edge is just slightly out forward from this edge. So it's going to be out slightly, ever so much. It could actually be flush, but it's the way I prefer to do it. Then I'm going to mark the top side of the box strike, locate the back side. And the box strike is fairly close to the thickness of what this doorstop is. So I'm just going to go that depth and the dimensions of the outside proportions of the box strike. I'm marking the outside edge of our box strike. And again, I don't want to be too aggressive. I don't want to split the wood, but I need to cut the wood. And I can go along, just take a bit at a time off. And we're installing the box strike with the flathead screws that have the larger head to it. And we'll try it out. So before I remove that box strike and paint it, I'm gonna finish off, and I made sure they're both top and bottom screw hole. We're 2 1/4 inches from the edge of the door. I'm just gonna put in the remaining mounting hole. There we go.